Hey everybody, I hope you're doing well. I just wanted to touch base and do a real quick video and just give you an update on the appointment I had today. It was my 6-week checkup and the doctor said I'm looking good. And I gotta give a shout out to Dr. Brian Coan at Plastic Surgery in Cary, North Carolina. Highly recommend him. So recovery has been going well. I'm 6 weeks out from surgery. I'm roughly about the same weight. I've fluctuated a pound or two up or down. I still have some swelling, and that is all very much the normal part of the healing process. And just wanted to let you know that I am feeling good. I'm finally getting around. I waited till about week 5 to really start. I'm an artist, so I started back to doing some artwork, going up and down the stairs to my studio and that kind of thing. I was walking the whole time, with like you're supposed to, around the house and that kind of thing, but I kind of laid low and I really just let my body rest. I let my incision heal and it is looking good. It's a nice clean wound. And I wanted to just share what I got today at the doctor's office. Someone had told me to use these silicone strips and for your scar healing and to help with the healing process and the redness and that kind of thing. And I asked my doctor about that, and he said really that he didn't recommend that because you're just kind of pulling off dead skin cells, and when you remove it each time and you have to wash it, and it really is not quite as effective. So he highly recommended using a silicone gel, and I wanted to share this with you, and it will be in a link below the video if you're interested in checking it out. It's called Biocorneum. And it's an advanced scar treatment. It has a SPF of 30, even though there's warnings that after this kind of surgery, you're really not supposed to expose your scar to sun. Make sure it's covered because there can be skin coloration change and all that possibly could be more long-term. So you're not really supposed to go with it uncovered for quite a lengthy period of time, if any. In my area, it's kind of really low, so I wouldn't be showing it in the sun anyway. It would be below the bikini line, let's put it that way. So I am going to be using this and going to be doing it twice a day, and you just rub it in and it absorbs into your skin and it dries and it protects you. And then I think it's waterproof after it dries. And I get to take baths now, which I'm a bath taker, so I'm gonna get to take an occasional bath, which will be nice to just kind of soak. Like I said in the first video where I talked about my surgery, I've had absolutely zero pain the whole time in the 6-week period. Now, are there times that I've had some uncomfortableness? Yes, from standing up and that stretching sensation, which does improve. And for me, it was right around the 4.5 to 5 week point where when I stood up and kind of just stretched my muscles, it kind of felt like it was really super tight. But the more you move around, actually, the better it feels. Now, I had liposuction on my back and my front too and sides, but your back, where the liposuction is and all, it's kind of agitated the whole system a little bit between the fat layer and all the fat cells and that kind of thing. And so I have not a bruise on my body either. I haven't had a bruise since day one, but internally you feel your skin feels a little bit agitated, a little bit itchy. That's one thing I do is after I shower, I apply a good, really good quality lotion on my back and on my tummy, where not over the incision, but just on my tummy, just to give my skin a little bit more elasticity. because of that stretching sensation. So that's just something that I recommend. Is I find that the drier my skin is, the more itchier and irritated it feels, but it's not a continual thing. It just kind of comes and it goes. I've not had any shooting pain or any kind of experience like that. Just letting you know what my experience is. I religiously applied the bacitracin over my wound the full 6 weeks every day, at least once, and made sure I had a clean gauze bandage over it the whole time so that it was making it nice and tight and, you know, kind of a clean environment. And then I had my compression garment, which I wore religiously as well for 6 weeks. And so now I have been released from the compression garment, even though I may still wear it occasionally. To me, right now I don't have one on, but when you do have one on, it just gives you a little bit more support. It kind of helps your back. And that was the one thing I was going to say too about my back, is just from reclining and resting those 5 weeks or so, my back is a little bit weaker than it was because I was resting so much. And you know, you kind of start out after the surgery a little hunched over, but just because of the sensation. So you have to really train yourself to go back to the better posture, standing straight. And I have noticed that if I'm out, you know, we go out to eat, go to the store, do whatever, I can do those normal things, but after a few hours, my back's a little bit tired. And I think that's probably pretty normal. But the overall side effects from the lipo and everything is just like, there are not many side effects. It's not a painful feeling at all. On a scale of 0 to 10, at the most it's ever been a 1, and that's just that stretching, tightness sensation. And it's not a pain level, it's just, you know, a little bit uncomfortable. And to me, that uncomfortableness is worth it all for the results that I've gotten. You know, it literally has changed the shape of my body. I think I will post, my surgery was April 27th, and my son got married on Easter Sunday, the week or so prior to that. And I'm in a long navy dress, and I felt really pretty that day. I took a picture of myself in the mirror, and I had some pictures taken with my sons and family members, and I might just show a picture of you. I just want you to see the size of my belly. And I'm only 10 to 13 or 14 pounds lighter from my surgery date, but I want to show you the difference in my physique. It is stunning. It's really stunning. I actually have 5 or 10 more pounds that I just want to get off just for the heck of it, because I had the gastric bypass and I've worked really hard to keep my weight off for 7 years. And the doctor said that would be fine, but I really don't need to lose more than 5 or 10 pounds. And that's pretty great to hear from a plastic surgeon. When you have had weight issues and a body image issue for like 3 decades, when you hear a plastic surgeon tell you you look good, it really does make you feel wonderful. And I just have to give a huge shout out to Dr. Brian Coan. He's just been the best. And I will post another video and my 3-month checkup, and I think there's a 6-month and then an annual checkup, and I will post those results as well. It'll be on a playlist where you can find it amongst all my hundreds and hundreds of other art videos. And again, I just wanted to share, you know, that I have survived. It's doable. It's really, if you get a top-notch surgeon who knows what he's doing, or she, it makes all the difference in the world on how your experience will go. And I was vigilant on keeping my wound clean, and I highly recommend that. And so also another thing I had read up on or watched a video on was high protein is really key and quicker healing. And that's my opinion. And I also live that life anyway as a gastric bypass patient. But I really upped my protein to over 80 grams. If I could even get up to 100 grams during the day, that's kind of been my goal, is 80 to 100 grams of protein. high protein is supposed to kind of really help the healing process. So that's what I heard. And it also helps with your weight. You know, it just provides nutrition for you, and it helps you kind of keep burning that fat if you're trying to get a few more pounds off or whatever. But that was kind of what I have done. So I'm going to stand up and just show you my side view again, and I'll post pictures at the end of the video. I thought about showing my scar, but I really don't like putting this on a YouTube video. You can always email me if you want to, and I can show some pictures if you would like to see that, but I didn't want to put it out in the world on the YouTube video. But the scar looks really awesome, I think. For a 26-inch horizontal scar that goes from one side to the next and around a little bit on each edge, it's pretty amazing how wonderful it's healed. And, you know, with any kind of incision like that, there's going to be some swelling that, you know, takes months and months to go down. There's stitches underneath that have to dissolve, and literally it takes months and a long time for that to kind of take care of itself as well. But, you know, sometimes you'll have little puckers and things, and he said that will all kind of even out a little bit better over time. So don't expect miracles up front, but I feel like it's all been pretty miraculous myself. I didn't expect miraculous, but it's been miraculous in my opinion. So this is my journey, and I hope that this inspires somebody, that if you're thinking about it, just really go for finding the right surgeon who is double board certified. Don't try to find the cheapest doctor out there. I don't recommend it. So thank you so much for watching. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Love you all, and I'll see you on the next video.